Good afternoon. Welcome to the principal news conference of GEM4ME Investments PLC that took place on Monday, June 5th of 2017. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I'll be translating on behalf of the company's board of directors. Valery Ostrikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear friends. We have a lot of information that we want to provide you with today, as we have been involved in a tremendous amount of work. Let's begin. If you use Android, you are in luck, as you now can use our bots on the Android OS in the GEM4ME Messenger. Let me talk about artificial intelligence within the Messenger again. What we are currently doing is right on the breaking point of the latest technological wave. Our task is to create a technologically sophisticated and innovative product that will interest a lot of people. Now we have bots, which is a part of what makes our Messenger unique and exclusive, and it helps a lot of people earn money as well. What does one need to do in order to earn money with the help of the Make Money bot right away? The reason why we decided to test our bots on the installations of GEM4ME is due to the fact that not only our users earn, but also they promote our own Messenger, which they are co-owners of. Unfortunately, this update only works on the Android OS temporarily, and the reason for that is because when we were in California at Google's headquarters, we were provided with the statistics that show that the amount of Android users continues to increase, and unfortunately, the amount of iOS users is slowly decreasing. It is very simple to start using the Make Money bot. As for that, you will need the following instruction. First, you will need to download the GEM4ME application from Google Play Store. Next, open the bot section of the application and choose the GEM4ME promotion bot. After that, simply follow the instructions and start earning money fast, as well as return to repeat. People that use this function are already earning through it. The experience that both our users and we receive is very valuable to us, as it is very important to note that our bot turned out to be very simple in use and understandable, and we will continue to improve our bot to them even more sophisticated and functional. This is the breaking point, as artificial intelligence is already within the Messenger, and it raises the value of our application drastically. We have the technologies that only a few others have in the world. How much can one earn with the help of the bot? Generally speaking, one can earn as much as he wants with the help of bots. Let me elaborate this idea. If 22 people download and install the application through your link, you will receive 10 euros. 110 people will yield you 50 euros. 1,100 people will earn you 500 euros, and so on. Take a look at this notion. This is not hard. In addition, it is important to note that the reward amount of 45 euro cents is temporary, and as per several requests, we made it possible to withdraw the amount starting from 5 euros compared to 10 euros before. I believe that it's not hard to find 110 people around oneself with smartphones and get them to download the Messenger. The question is about personal motivation and the desire to do so. Once again, it is crucially important for us that we are one of the few companies that deals with artificial intelligence on the foundation of bots. We now have the Make Money platform, and after we test it, we will invite a various amount of other applications that are willing to pay for their promotion. Let's discuss the news that our developers prepared for us, as they have a few important updates. Firstly, the new build to intertwine the Messenger with the financial plugin will be ready within the next few days. Next, we're launching translations to Chinese, Uzbek, Japanese, Korean, and other languages. Another important part of the news, for those who are bothered by the quality of voice calling, is that we are incorporating a new voice library to improve the voice calling quality, as well as voice messages and notifications of new messages or transfers that will lead you directly to a new chat will be ready by the end of this week. We are continuing to actively work on building the web version of the Messenger as well. I would like to add a few words about our trip to the Silicon Valley, as a lot of people have been asking us. We're not keeping any exciting news away from you. However, there are certain aspects that we're not allowed to disclose as we signed a non-disclosure agreement. This trip was crucial for our project as we met with the elite of IT business and IT economy. Not only we talked about us, the path of us incorporating all the financial platforms within our Messenger was met with a lot of endorsement as their absolute future of the world. We decided to postpone the incorporation of NFC technologies as we are very focused on unleashing the full potential of our own financial services first, and once they are impeccable, we will consider outside payment systems for our messenger. I would love to share some of the information that we received at Google's headquarters, as we had a few amazing speakers. One of the speakers was Alberto Savoia, a Stanford professor and a Google engineer. He talked to us about the proper strategy of building a company that will become one of the best sellers in the world, step by step. It wasn't theoretical talk, but rather a very down-to-earth and real conversation and what he sees as the future of Silicon Valley and its project. And he is an investor, IT investor, who also created a few startups himself and sold them. I want you to see how we are moving in the right direction and that we're making the right steps towards our mutual goal. In today's market, can small companies compete with large and successful companies as well as earn profits? Yes, they absolutely can, and them being small is a major advantage because their risks are much smaller than the risks that large companies take. Next, small startups always verify their product on a small scale. Even those product tests that failed did not hurt as bad because the startups are small compared to large companies that invest quarter of their budget on new ideas that may potentially fail. Small to medium companies can be very technologically advanced and innovative, just like us. The level of our developments and competency is along the lines of very large companies. Another important idea is that most of innovations are combinations. Just like how I told you about Google and Facebook combining the already existing technologies, they're good at combining technologies. We're doing exactly the same, as we did not come up with the notion of bots. We did not come up with fintech solutions. However, we're the ones who understand that this is the future of economy and are combining all of these technologies in our messenger, something that nobody else is doing. Our attempts of incorporating these technologies show us that this far from the end, and I think that we will be able to unveil a completely new functionality within the messenger that will increase the new user base as well as the cash flow. As soon as we launch cash flow, we will start paying out dividends for all the privileged shares. Every company has its own graveyard with failed ideas. For instance, we were shown the Microsoft morgue with a failed project by Microsoft on which they spent colossal amounts of funds and time. But the advantage that we have is that we are analyzing and watching them from the side, use their mistakes to build our success on and learn from. On this slide, you can see the collection of failed Google projects. Google itself has an immense amount of such projects, but yet the company continues to grow. This is important to us because we analyze them, and the fact that we are in close contact with them allows us to inhale their knowledge and use it towards improving our messenger and success. Another important functionality improvement to the GEM4ME messenger. As I mentioned earlier, the web version will be ready soon. A new monetary functionality will be unveiled by the end of June, the card-to-card transfers in certain countries, and the improvement of Bitcoin transactions within the messenger for those who use it. Marketplace, and the new monetary service, which I will not disclose yet. The end of July will bring us the SDK for connecting outside developers and their applications, and the native iOS version will be with full functionality will be ready in August. All of this functionality is being tested and introduced gradually over the course of the next 3 months. The plan is ready, and how soon it comes true all depends on all of us. We know what to do and which direction to move towards. And now, my colleagues will discuss how we can fulfill this plan even faster, so that every participant can make a certain action towards helping us attain these goals. Once we unite our efforts 100%, then our success will come by 3 times faster. Thank you for your time today, as I'm passing the word to Alexander Kachanovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kachanovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear friends, and let's continue our news conference of this week. As you can see, we are approaching the 2.5 million of users mark, and it continues to grow every day. And the attempts of us gaining the users base depend directly on all of us. We launched the Make Money Bot service, for which we have amazing future plans. GEM4ME must be promoted, and the Make Money Bot makes it not only easy, but also pays for the promotion of the messenger. I want to underline what Valeri said. As the messenger won't promote itself, it will only promote itself with all of our help, and I wish for everyone to continue spreading the news about our functionality. Once you earn the first reward yourself, you will want others to get the same feeling that you get once withdrawing the funds earned in such a short period of time. I wanted to congratulate the leaders of our past week, as it was a very, very good week for us. As you can see on this slide, the earnings are very high and the geography spreads all the way from Canada and the United States to Russia. A very wide geography of earnings, and as you can see, the week began with earnings starting from $1,200, and the amount varies all the way up to $9,300. That is a very respectable earning. I wanted to congratulate our top leader of this week from Cherkasy, Ukraine, who earned $9,300 over the course of this week, and we wish for all of you to receive the same earnings and even higher. As we know for a fact, if one person can earn this much, all the others can do the same. It has to be desired. Let's talk about more serious and important topics. Over the course of the last week, we had amazing changes, and I wanted to go over them in more depth with you today. Firstly, we have finalized our transfer to the Eurozone, and all the prices in the store, as well as all the payments and rewards, are made only in euros now. This is not simply a currency change, but rather a major change of our company that grew big enough to show its complete transparency for attracting investors. This slide is very important as it depicts how our company works and functions, how we are presented legally. As you can see, the companies are located in Europe, and the investment fund that received the funds from investors, as well as guarantees protection in accordance to the laws of European Union, and after the funds are directed to the company that owns the intellectual rights, GEM4ME Holdings, to direct the funds to the four main of the investments: development, promotion, referral program, and administrative expenses. As you know, it is not enough to simply create something in today's highly competitive world, and the product needs to be extensively promoted. Our transfer to the Eurozone was done in order to establish a more transparent and reliable form of the company's work, as the company is now being evaluated by 2 of the 4 big companies that are in the Big 4 audit companies. We will receive the official audit within a few weeks and will publish it. And today, our application is already worth something. But the moment when our application achieves billions in its value directly depends on our mutual efforts today. The more investments are received, the more funds are directed towards the development and promotion of the application, hence fast-forwarding our goals. This is the future that our company operates by, and those are our sole sources of financing. A large amount of IT companies are registered in Europe. For instance, Viber is registered in Luxembourg. Let's move on to the next topic. I also wanted to remind you that starting June 1st, we're using the maximally simplified marketing form that can be explained very easily. There are several levels. The invest level that receives the highest rewards possible, and the amount of shares corresponds strictly to their prices. And it is very important that this Lego system allows for partners to attain the invest level using any smaller block at the rate most convenient for them. One can gradually upgrade his status and increase one's portfolio of shares by steps of any size. And today, we use the simplest form of our marketing that is very easy to understand and explain. We also have a major advantage as we use the differentiated marketing and increase the bonuses drastically starting June 1st. As you can see, 600 euros is the highest bonus when a partner himself is an investor and invites a new partner to the invest level. And even the other bonuses are very high for bringing new partners of various levels. The marketing is very simple and appealing to work with. If a partner wants to receive earnings of thousands of dollars per week, like we saw other partners are currently receiving, then it is crucial to upgrade one's level to the invest status. Let's move on to the next topic, the topic of the new promotion that is introduced today and will last to the end of June. As you may recall, all of the shareholders are being transferred from the company in Seychelles to Malta as of today, and as of today we have 13,000 of shareholders, and such a large amount of shareholders can be enlisted in the registry of shareholders simultaneously. This is a very extensive process with lots of documentation for each, and every shareholder and it takes a certain time. But we know that the first shareholders will be registered within the next 2 weeks, and the process will take off after that. We formed a queue of shareholders for the largest portfolios of shares to the smallest respectively. The first 100 of partners with the largest portfolios of shares have already begun their registration process, and it is understandable that partners with smaller portfolios will have to wait longer for their turn. This promotion is offered in order to receive the affidavit of being enlisted in the shareholder registry along with the biggest shareholders who have thousands of shares. The Golden June promotion works on one of the Plus Foundation. Attain the invest status by the end of June and invite another partner to the invest status as well, and those who completed the requirements of this promotion in time will be able to find themselves in the registry of shareholders soon enough, along with the biggest shareholders of our invest fund. If a partner is already on the invest level, then all he has to do is invite another partner to the invest level and he will satisfy the requirements of the promotion. Very simple. Another promotion that is very important to not have earnings drop for the partners in the professional status, as they will receive bonuses from investors that join from same levels or below, but not higher. That is 1,000 points of bonuses, and this change will come to force on July 1st of 2017, and the owners of premium packages will receive earnings only from premium and lower levels, unlike the invest levels. I want you to keep that in mind, and we are notifying you of this change way ahead of time, in order for you to have enough time to upgrade and wish luck with doing so. And finally, I wanted to say that the videos for the contest are all gathered by now, and we are inviting you to vote for the best video over the course of this whole week, so that we can reward the authors for their winning pieces. The contest is now closed, but your vote counts. Thank you very much for your time today. I wish you all great financial successes as I am passing the word to Natalia Arshavskaya, the member of the board of directors. Natalia Arshavskaya speaking. Good afternoon, dear friends. Welcome to another news conference, and I am happy to welcome everyone. We are happy to set out strategic goals and announce new changes to our project. I wanted to add a few words about the uniqueness of our messenger and how innovation is crucial for our future. I am proud to be a part of this project, and let's begin our traditional part with celebrating those who worked the hardest and achieved new qualifications over the course of the last week. We have a lot of Silver Masters this week. I want to wish all of them a lot of achievements in this life and various financial and personal successes. Let's start with our Silver Masters of this week. Eldar Galimov from Moscow, Russia. Fail Abzalov from Pervouralsk, Russia. Rashida Abzalova from Pervouralsk, Russia. Yulia Semenova from Kamensk-Uralsky, Russia. Margarita Budnikova from Simferopol, Russia. Valery Boyev from Khabarovsk, Russia. Larisa Lukashova from Stupino, Russia. Nadezhda Donskaya from Perm, Russia. Lyudmila Danenko from Moscow, Russia. Ksenia Matalina from Moscow, Russia. Lyudmila Palchkova from Richmond Hill, Canada. Ainura Tazabekova from Staten Island, United States. Irina Neyman from Staten Island, United States. Zinaida Timofeyeva from Zaporozhye, Ukraine. Olga Rusakovich from Grodno, Belarus. Maria Pashkova from Grodno, Belarus. Hiromitsu Vanatabe from Japan. Renata Viribrovska from Plotsk, Poland. And Inna Andreeva from Bishkek, Kyrgyzia. The first step is always the hardest, and all of these masters are the people that opened the first page of their success story, and they deserve to be recognized just as much as other qualifications, even if this qualification isn't as hard to attain. I am also congratulating our Gold Masters of this week, the second qualification of Masters. Young Bai Lim from Ansan, Korea, who receives 2 additional shares for speed. Andrei Bukin from Moscow, Russia. Eldar Saitov from Tyumen, Russia. Ksenia Matalina from Moscow, Russia. And Oksana Lutik from Zhytomyr, Ukraine. I am very glad to see our partners from Korea achieving this qualification today. Our Platinum Masters today are the following partners. Pyotr Linkovsky from Richmond Hill, Canada. Ksenia Matalina from Moscow, Russia. And Yelena Averich from Ussurisk, Russia. Congratulations, you are getting very close to putting the master's qualification behind yourselves. Keep on working hard. And finally, our highest master qualification is the Diamond Master. We also have a few of them today. They are Olga Lysenkova from Khabarovsk, Russia, and Svetlana Dmitrieva from Omsk, Russia. We wish you a fast transition to the President's team and welcome. We don't have any directors today, but we have a review that helps us see the reality of our business. Let's see what Aya Mikheeva had to say. Each review is a real story that can help you open the magic world of GEM4ME for yourself and help you find the path towards your goals. Today, I want to tell you about two partners in my team. The third story is about Inna Andreeva from Bishkek, whom I also want to congratulate for closing the Silver Master career step. She read the news about the company's event in Moscow this past December, and she purchased the Invest One package together with her friend Gulzhan Kumanova. However, she decided to not invite anyone to the GEM4ME project just yet, as she has her own project. It is good that we have a lot of partners that joined our business right away, but not everyone is that way, and I still sent out the news to her just in case. The celebratory March of Winners conference from the leaders of the company acted as the magic opportunity for Inna. As a result, two of the partners that Inna invited purchased investment packages, and Inna herself earned $2,664 instantly, as well as close her career step. And now she participates in all of GEM4ME conferences. I am congratulating Inna and her sponsor Gulzhan with an amazing new start and wish them great successes. In addition, I want to congratulate Rahima Kusainova on enriching her team with the remarkable new partners Sadbayev Bahit, Adbigekov Istanbul, Vera Krutz, and Shulpan Foss. Rahima already has a large team that spreads through Italy, Germany, Belarus, Israel, Russia, and Kazakhstan. Most of her partners, and herself included, only purchased packages for $200 at the time. The reason is due to the fact that there was a very tough period in Rahima's life. Her husband passed away, and then her sister, and only after some time she was able to completely change her views on life and business with the help of her sponsor, Yekaterina Urvantsova, and the sponsors above, Tatiana Kim and Zinaida Rem. As of now, she has the Premium Master status. Furthermore, Rahima set out a goal to obtain the Invest status over the course of this month, and I am sure that she will achieve it. Her life began changing for the best. She gained support of her partners, Bahit and Istanbul, from her native town of Taras. It is a lot easier for them to make business now. I hope that the stories of these two wonderful women will help them, those who don't know how to start business with GEM4ME. I have amazing people in my team, just like in all of our company, and I am sincerely happy that we are working towards one common goal, to which each and every one of us contributes greatly. This is our GEM4ME history. I wish for great success and large paychecks to everyone. Thank you for such an amazing story. Another message of today is that due to the transfer to the new business center, certain partners forgot to mark the willingness to continue helping partners in need through the Helping with All of the World charity. This fund helps all of those in need that can overcome certain hardships in life on their own and are asking for our help. It is very hard morally to be left alone at a time of hardship. That is the reason why I wanted to ask those who are willing to help to mark the section that depicts one's willingness to continue donating. It doesn't have to be big, a percentage that a partner determines for the charity. A partner can see that his help in the fund under the names of those whom they donated to. Our business center makes it very easy to donate, and our company's blog always contains the information of all the people asking for help. Here's an example of our partner from Poland asking us for help earlier. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, it says the current status of this donation process, and that is how we are functioning in that sense. I am asking for everyone to continue helping. To all the partners who attended the conference in Minsk, Dmitry Pavlov, the owner of the UCT group of companies, a scientist, mathematician, a business coach who educated more than 3,000 salesmen, promised to have a seminar to our partners. The seminar will allow our partners to sell better and explore the art of selling in more depth, and he will give practical advices in regards to how to be more efficient with GEM4ME. The first part of the seminar will be held this Saturday, June 10th at 12 p.m. Moscow time, which is based on substantial research. I am inviting all of you to listen. One last aspect that I wanted to mention is our corporate trip to Sri Lanka this November. We, as the company, like to encourage hard work by going on annual trips to various locations of the world with our team. Take a look at this table. These 35 people have already earned numerous discounts towards their trip from $600 all the way to $2,600 towards their trip. They do that by inviting new partners to the business, and they can earn points for every person invited, and the points are monetized. Be sure to continue working hard. Personal invitations for both first and second lines are counted and monetized towards the trip. I am looking forward to some of you joining us for this exotic trip this November. I wish you a very golden June, as we have a lot of profound promotions to help your business. Keep up the hard work and keep striving ahead. Good luck.